Hello everyone. Today we have 3 awesome teams who are going to recreate a character you know and love with a tiny budget. I have 2 expert judges on the panel, and contestants have just 1 hour to plan, buy and build their costume before walking down this very runway and strutting their stuff. Welcome to the Budget Cosplay Challenge.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, right. Ped. We're Team Ben and Ped.
Okay.
And our mission, which we already chose to accept, is to make a cosplay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, mate, how's it going? Oh, yeah. You
Let's have a sit down.
Yeah.
Right, so you brought the beers already.
I did. Oh, you noticed the beer before this?
Yeah, what is that?
That's interesting. Or worrying.
Harry and Boba.
Okay, well they spelled our names right. That's always refreshing. It's good.
Okay.
What the fuck is in there?
Hang on, there's money in it.
Fucking
There's
hell.
some money in it.
How much?
There's about £11.
£10
And £1.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
that's one gone.
So okay, I'll put that in
Is there
there.
anything else
It's
in
just £11. There's
11.
Sorry, there is a £1 coin. I'll bring that out as well.
Let me see that. Yeah, that's real.
Hang on, first things first.
Who's that?
That looks like
Is that the Hulk?
it's not the Hulk.
Who is it?
It's
Captain America.
Oh, hang on, no, this makes it clearer. It's Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Ah, this must be our cosplay character. Here we go.
Here is the picture.
All right, let's see.
Da, 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 da. Who's this beautiful man?
Okay, iconic. A lot
I know
of
that guy.
layers on this one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Did you choose this?
That's like the most complicated Pokemon to dress up.
Well, just in case we weren't sure.
Just in case you weren't sure. That's nice. Okay, Gyarados. Can we sell these? These might be worth more. A printout of Gyarados.
11 quid.
I think that's it. I think it is literally. I don't know if we can buy a copy of Shrek for 11 quid.
No, probably not.
Do you want to hold the money?
I'm scared of that.
I'm scared of that as well. Okay, put it in the envelope. That's really important. We can't lose that.
Got any ideas?
Well, he said he's got layers. What else has layers?
Onions.
Onions have layers.
That's right.
Okay. Where'd you get onions?
Supermarket, Lidl.
That's the cheapest supermarket. I think £11 could go quite a long way at Lidl.
We got just onions.
Wow. What's green?
One of us has to dress up.
I mean, Boba, you do have blue hair.
I was going to say his defining feature is that he's long.
I think you could do a good Gyarados. I think you do a cute Gyarados. I mean, what do we need to? We need to make. I mean, blue, obviously.
Yeah.
We need something blue. Yeah, I feel like we're going to have to abstract it a little bit. And the abstraction is going to be whatever we can fucking find that's blue.
Okay.
Like, we're talented artists. We can use our scissoring skills. Right? Is that? Don't cut on that.
Tony Stark built the original in a cave in
He
Afghanistan.
did, yeah. But I think that we could probably have a play on this.
And he
because
didn't have
I reckon we lose this,
Right.
get rid of this.
gone. I've forgotten it already.
I won't
Yeah.
say that. I'm not like that.
Okay,
That's not
good
me.
man. That's good.
But this,
Iron
what
Man.
we got here?
Iron Man.
Take away the man. What have you got?
Iron. Iron.
The clothes flattening device.
Oh!
Iron Man. Well, the iron. We'll stick with the iron.
We'll go with iron. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Let's go find
All right,
stuff.
I'm already thinking about it. I've got visions. Can you picture it? I can picture
I can picture it.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Lidl. Lidl is the cheapest supermarket.
Right.
I think that's a one-stop shop for all things Shrek.
I think that's what they say.
If we can't find it there, we can't find it anywhere.
How long we got?
Like less than an hour.
Okay, we should go.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Let's walk into town. It's bloody hot. Let's do
Let's
it.
find it.
All right.
I'm excited. We could do broccoli for the ears.
That's perfect. I love that.
And yeah, just anything green, honestly.
Green, brown, and cream. Onions, bread, veg.
Ben, how are we gonna put all this together?
Well, we'll have to get quite a lot of sellotape.
Oh my
And
god.
if you want glue on your face, I leave it entirely up to you.
Are you picturing what I'm picturing? So the iron, the shape of the iron
Yeah.
with the point,
Right.
face through the hole,
Face in the hole.
arms out here like this,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and
Silver.
then maybe like a back to it that you could like blow.
vape in
now you
it.
may have to vape through
Yeah, I'll
this.
vape in it.
I hope you're okay with that. We're not trying to endorse
Absolutely.
vaping.
No, I'm
But then maybe
absolutely
we can
on
make steam holes. My pound.
Huh.
Oh my god.
We could be extra and do an evolution sequence.
Ooh, we could. Wait, but okay, does mean we have to make 2 costumes for £11.
If the body is the water for the Magikarp,
Oh, I see.
And
So,
just
wait,
my head's the Magikarp.
you're planning like a whole performance.
Well, I mean, are you the fashion director or am I?
I feel like in the duo.
I thought I was your muse.
I think I'm just here.
Okay.
I think I'm Hans.
You're just...
I'm Hans. Are you going to be our Shrek model?
I think you can sell it better.
Right, okay.
So I think if I'm the model, you can sell.
I'll pitch.
Yeah, you can
Shrek.
pitch it good.
This sells itself. Honestly.
See, you're doing it now.
I'm not gonna lie, I was also kind of hoping we'd just see like a blue, tarpaulin that we could rob.
Well, hang on, I see cardboard.
Oh my god.
Mother load, we see cardboard. There we go, so we need to cut this into shape. So we get a couple of pieces
Do you
of
reckon
these.
that's big enough?
No, we need a couple. We'll stick a couple together, I reckon.
There we go, look, blue. So my brain is just like,
I did see that blue vein
if we
too.
collected enough of this,
And stuck it
that's
to me.
basically like free material.
This fits me. Hold it up next to me.
Well, it's about perspective.
Yes.
Because actually, if they're further away from you,
Yeah. It covers me.
I'm gonna keep this. I think this is,
Put it in your pocket.
I think these are the finds we're looking for.
Yes.
What about this? Wait, hang on. We need something of this width.
This is good because it doesn't have it's good and flat.
But how far to my knees?
We need another one of those.
Like, can you take that?
The fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Because that could be like
Smoke effect.
that could be like an attack.
Yeah, I throw the fire
Maybe we need to get like a
extinguisher.
water spritzer so you can do an attack.
Ooh.
We like attack the judges.
Yes, I like that.
This is a good look for me, going through bins.
Oh, come
love
on. You
this.
surely there
I
was a
love
time in your
this.
life where you were rummaging through bins desperately trying to find something
Yeah,
you
well,
lost,
that's
maybe?
what I'm building up to. That's what I'm saying. This is good for my bin rummaging CV.
Yeah.
Right, tin foil, tape, here we come.
We're going to go get some tinfoil this way.
Okay, all right, let's go. And tape.
Okay,
Nice.
this is the place. Let's have a little recap before we go in. Let's get a battle plan. Something green, so we're talking lettuce, cabbage,
Yep.
anything from produce really.
Broccoli for the ears.
Broccoli ears, absolutely.
Bread.
Maybe cauliflower teeth.
Yeah.
And then something brown
Yeah.
for the waistcoat, which could be more bread.
And tape.
And tape.
And we don't have much time.
No, we're on the clock.
So
So let's 3, 2, 1. Shrek.
Shrek.
Oh, they might have. Look at this. Look at this. Look how much this would have cost.
Oh, what are these, like, foam
4
boards?
for a £5. That would have been about half our budget for some of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got it for free.
Yeah, but I mean,
About-
think how clean it is. Look how big this
Oh,
one
it's
is.
nice.
What size is that?
A's. That's A0.
$11.99.
That's more than our
£1
budget.
more than
that
our
one
budget.
thing. Massive camera. How big is that? How much is that?
Take a guess. Oh, take a guess.
Ooh, 60 quid.
Oh, higher.
120.
Lower.
89.
92.
92.
92 for that bad boy.
So we do only have £11 and we do need money left over for cake bribes.
Okay. I feel like we're going to need 2 for each ear, right?
Oh, you're going to go whole broccoli? I was thinking like,
big ear.
I was thinking like one little branch. And this could also be part of Lewis's bribe.
Because he loves broccoli. We don't have to use it all.
Exactly.
Okay,
Chop
well-
it up.
What if we have like,
What's this?
wait, what
What's
if we go wrapping paper? That's see-through though, that's translucent, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
But what if we go
look
next
at
level?
that. That's like a kaleidoscopic effect. How much
Well-
surface area?
All I've got is like this code.
I'll ask.
Yeah, find out how much that is and how long it is.
That one is perfect right there.
Oh
one
my
of those
God.
two.
It's like someone's placed it there for us. This is
Harry.
like a netting boba.
Harry. That's pretty good.
When you know it's right, you do a Gyarados face. That's how you know.
So I think this is like the silk satin one.
How much is it?
£3.99 per meter.
Okay, but how long? So it's a meter of which way? How does that work?
It's like this way.
That's a meter.
Tall.
It's you tool. It's 1 meter by 1 boba tool.
That's perfect. So then we would actually just need maybe 1 meter around.
It's amazing.
How long is this?
5 meters.
5 meters.
meters?
That's plenty.
How much is it?
It's
That's $3.99.
$3.99. What about cash?
$3.98.
$3.98 cash. Saved us a penny.
That's bartering. That's bartering right there. What
Shall I get this one?
Let's get one. Yeah, let's
I'll
get
get
one.
one. That one, please.
Also,
I'm sorry. Have you just seen what I just saw? How much is it? It's £10. That's the budget.
do you think this is enough?
This is too pale. That's not shreckingly good cabbage.
What's a little green?
Let's get 3.
Okay.
Because this is primary
This is primary green.
green. This is like a lot. We're going to use a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Cabbage, yes. Okay, 69.
Nice.
Nice. That's so Shrek.
There's boobs. Yes. Willy Boobs T-shirt. It's £10. This would should we not make Gyarados at all? And just
making Gyarados
we
phone.
walk in with this, and win the judges over. Oh my god! It's so tempting to just not even do Gyarados and to just walk in with tits.
They're great. They're
Oh
perfect.
my god!
Okay, we can't do that.
I think we could get 3 rolls at Poundland. I can't stress enough that Poundland is a crazy value. You want to get some fun snaps on the budget?
Oh wait, you're not Iron Man. He like has weapons and throws things around.
Our Iron Man could be anything we want it to be.
How much?
£1.
£1.
Yeah, let's get it.
We'll get some fun snaps as well, please.
Yeah.
I haven't seen fun snaps since I was a little boy.
I know.
Oh, the onions.
Onions. Is he a red onion ogre or a white onion ogre?
I mean, this is getting expensive.
It is getting expensive, and there's only 3 in a pack.
The cost of living crisis is really struggling.
Fuck Shrek, so bad.
Current plan, we're getting blue fabric to wrap you. It's exactly boba sized. We're gonna get a meter of the orange and maybe we'll flip them in and out or something. You could also do a Magikarp moment. We've got the plates to make some fins. We can cut them up. I think we can also make eyes for Magikarp.
That's good. Can you carry this big heavy one?
I can, all right, give
It's
me.
kind of heavy. I can
Right.
carry the plates if you
No,
want.
oh, well, thank you, that's very kind. All right, let's go buy
Okay,
to the shop.
let's go.
Boom.
Sold.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
Be happy with this.
I
I'm a
am.
little bit concerned it might be see-through. However, I think that it should work.
Do you
also
wanna
got
find
these,
out?
which
These
isn't necessary for the.
No, these are
Shall
just.
I open these up?
Yeah.
Well, let me just.
Let's do one each.
Oh, hang on. The plan for the show is get out of here. Go. Be gone.
Oh,
There's a crime happening.
You're much better
Run
at
away.
it.
It's Bristol.
I threw one and it just went.
Come on, man. Get
right,
on
here.
this. Get
Hang
in
on,
on
hang
this.
on.
Come on. Why are you not
Look,
doing
when
it
you get
properly?
older, it sometimes happens.
What's your feet? Come on. Why can't you throw them properly?
don't know, I'm
Throw
trying.
more. Make it bang. Yes, there it is.
Oh, this one didn't go. What is
Now-
happening to my snap bangs? Fuckers! All right, here, you can have those.
Right, I think these plates are actually going to do so much work. They're going to
Yeah.
be fins, they're going to be eyeballs for Magikarp. We just need to figure out the mouth. We actually have money left. It was about $9.87 in the end. So I actually don't know where you could spend. There's a pound shop.
Okay.
Should we try and leg it to the pound shop?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 15 minutes. We're going to move.
Pound
Here we go.
land. This is a land.
Right.
Bin bags. Bin
Welcome
bags.
to us. Bin bags, bin bags, bin bags.
I think we got everything we need.
I think we pretty much got everything we need. There's only one thing we didn't get, and that was the onions.
It breaks my heart.
It really breaks my heart. That's like the iconic veg.
I know what we do. We need to try and buy some bubbles so you can blow bubbles.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We need to get you an attack. You're evolving, you do an attack. Those are the 2 things Pokemon wants to do. If we can buy some bubbles for £1, you can
Okay.
blow some bubbles at the judges.
That works.
I'm willing to bet our costume is the only one that's fully edible and fully biodegradable.
Yep.
You know, there's going to be no like plastic landfill
Yep.
off the back of our costume.
We could just throw it on Queen Square.
We could give it to the seagulls.
Oh, here we go.
Turkey foil.
Turkey foil. Grab it. That's £1.
Oh my God, there's bubble sticks. Yes.
That's kind of Magikarp colors.
Yeah, I think this,
Locked
last
in.
of our £1 spent on bubbles. Hopefully we won't regret it.
Hey, what if I came out with like these little pickers?
Like a grabby arms.
So we got rid of the gloves and there's
Get
just
rid of that
pickers.
and just have 2 of these.
2 of those. Yeah. That's our budget then.
That is
But
budget.
that would be quite funny.
Well, look, I think with the grabbers, sorry,
Careful.
with the grabbers, with the
There's crab
Bin
arms,
bags,
crab arms,
the foil.
bin bags, foil. We're good.
that's it.
That's
Let's
the
just get-
remaining
yeah, let's get this.
£4
Look at
we
this.
have, I think.
All right, 13p left. What we got? Wow, whiskers
Whiskers.
for Gyarados. Look at that. Bubbly whiskers. Then we've got plates, silvery plates for the fins and for Magikarp's eyes. Very good.
Magikarp
Wow.
head.
Magikarp head.
Gyarados
Imagine.
body.
Imagine the evolution taking place. And then no one else has got this fucking special effects. Bubbles. bubbles everywhere, right in the judges' faces, right in Boba's face. Everyone's getting bubbled.
I think that's perfect. And I bet you those other guys are going to be shit in comparison.
Yeah, I completely fuck them.
They're not
I'm really
gonna-
competitive now.
I do not think they knew where to go shopping, because that was perfect.
That was amazing.
We've got the pincers. Obviously, we needed these pincers.
I mean, honestly, this was what we came out for, was these.
Yeah.
Tape.
Tape, of course. We've got bin bags. That's for the back.
Yep.
Turkey foil, just in case this doesn't look quite right.
That's
the
backup.
turkey foil could come in clutch.
Yeah, I think it
We'll
could.
find out. We've got a little cardboard that's free.
Yeah, free.
It cost us
Saved a lot of money
absolutely
there.
nothing.
And we have
Our survey says
73 pence.
Whey, 73 pence. We can
Yeah.
spend that on anything.
Yeah.
So should we see what we've got? Well, let's show everyone what we bought.
Yeah. So
How far does £11 go these
there's the
days?
things you saw.
That sweet Shrek skin,
Yeah.
cabbage, lettuce, more cabbage. You can't have enough
You've got a
Shrek flesh.
We've got the broccoli for the ears.
The ears and the Lewis
And-
bride.
And the Lewis bribe, he loves his broccoli. He's going to be overjoyed just seeing it. Then we've got a load of wraps. We were thinking bread, but
We
then
were.
the surface area of this,
Yeah, I think pence to a square inch
yeah,
is superior on the wrap.
I think so too. Money was getting tight just from this alone.
Yeah, this is like half the budget.
So then we got sauce.
Couldn't find anything dark brown cheap enough to be the waistcoat.
The sauce can do it all. And we needed a belt. We felt like that was iconic. It's got to hold up everything.
It does. Very little length available in Lidl. Edible length is hard to come by.
Yeah. And last but not least,
Oh, most importantly, a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink, a delicious treat for our beautiful judges.
yeah, I'm sure Lewis can't touch that, but we got the broccoli for that.
Exactly.
So I think everyone's happy.
I think we've covered all the bases. The only problem is we literally couldn't afford an onion.
We couldn't.
We had to put the onion back.
It's the bag. The bag was expensive. I had to take the onions back.
If we brought our own bag, we'd have an onion.
We'd have some onions. Cost of living crisis.
We've all got to make sacrifices.
Shrek's spinning in his grave.
All right. Well, let's see. We got to go craft it in the office. I think that's going to be the easy. I think this was the hard bit.
Yeah.
And it's gone great.
Yeah, you'll look at it and you'll say, oh, that's the guy.
That's Gary.
That's him.
That's fucking Gary over there. Who's that guy, Gary?
Oh, I've fucking seen him
That's
before.
fucking Gary, lad.
I've seen him on the Pokemon
Is it
games.
being by a bin that makes you just go a bit blokey?
Yeah, I think so.
That bin life.
Can we get away from it?
Yeah, let's leave. Let's go back to the office. Fuck this. Right, home time.
Lads, lads, lads.
We're back. The teams have crafted their costumes. The full chaotic nonsense of that is over on members. And I'm now joined by our two judges, the masters, the creme de menthe of creativity and haute couture. Tom, what are you looking for?
Oh, I want to see style, damage and aggression, just like Robot Wars.
Flair, dancing,
Flair, you know,
movement, getting into the character.
we're seeing these characters. I want to be transported into whatever medium they are from. I want to be living in that moment at the time. And if not, then it will be 0 points from me.
And Lydia,
Hello.
you're about accuracy.
I am. We've done this before, and I feel like years have gone by, and I want it to be bigger and better. I want to look at these characters and be confused because I think I'm looking at the actual thing
And you know these characters intimately.
intimately.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm all about the purse strings and the cost, you know, the money. If they've gone over budget even a little bit, I'm going to be coming down on them like a ton of bricks. So first up, we have Barry as the art director and Boba as the model. And their cosplay is the Pokemon Gyarados. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
If you mean Gyarados, the big blue, beautiful, watery boy,
I do.
that's what we're
How
hoping
would
to
you
see.
approach this?
Gosh, I mean, I'm thinking scales, the right fabric layered to create that kind of big scaly beast, a tail, something long, something magnificent. I want to see volume. I want to see a big boy.
Wet. You want to see
I want a big
ocean.
wet boy.
Okay, Tom?
So I want full articulation. This is a creature that does not have any limbs. It's a giant kind of worm-esque beast, a huge gaping maw of a mouth. Majesty. This thing is a terrifying creature. So I want to be afraid and impressed.
Well, they've already slipped up because they've put Boba as the model. I think, Boba is more of a Magikarp. Harry is more of a Gyarados, right?
That's right.
Okay, well, in that case, it's time for them to come out. Do you want to do the honors?
I choose you, Gyarados.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, it's incredible, but I think they've made the wrong Pokemon.
What's that? Magikarp's evolving.
No!
Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa! Bubble attack! Whoa! Bubble attack! What the heck?
Gyarados. Do your bubbles.
My goodness.
Oh my God.
Wow. Bubble attack away.
Oh, wow.
Away, Gyarados.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. Well, that has set the bar very high.
What a strong start.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone could top that.
I'm already very excited for this competition. The quality is
So much better than last time. They sucked last
such
time.
flair, such performance.
The change, the evolution,
But
the
we can't
bubbles.
talk about it too much
Oh my God.
because it will be unfair for us to deliberate too long without seeing the next act, which is Ross and Pyrian. Ross is going to be modeling while Pyrian is in charge of design, and they are going to be Iron Man. Avengers assemble! There's a burglar has got my purse!
Oh,
Whoa!
God.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Whoa! Whoa!
Jarvis, activate Steam.
I see. The steam. There's the steam.
Whoa.
I see. This is one of them cool Iron Man suits that he's got. Okay, well, thank you. Turn around. You may go.
Yeah. Oh, we can leave.
You can leave. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Just back it up.
Ooh. Ooh. I guess the budget didn't stretch to that bit.
Okay, only from the front.
The bin bag.
Is beautiful.
Why is
bother
the
with the
big
big
bag
bag?
there?
I feel like he should have backed up, you know,
Yeah.
rather than walked backwards.
Oh, wow.
Well, do you know
Well.
what? There's always someone who takes the brief a little bit differently.
Creative interpretation of the name.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, but the special effects.
Oh.
Holograms, you know,
Smoke machine.
puns.
Incredible. It's way better than the last time.
I know already.
They were fucking shit
They were
last
absolutely
time.
dog shit.
Yeah, really bad.
Okay, so now it's time for our final pairing. Ben is the art director, while Pedguin is modeling as Shrek. Now, we will have to put down some special protective coverings on the runway. I've been told that this is necessary. Thank you, Sarah. You're doing that so well. We're not going to help. We're just going to watch you struggle to do that. All right.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Thank you,
Thank
Sarah.
you, Sarah.
So if they're putting down a protective covering, what are they going to be doing? Are they going to be making Shrek swamp?
Well, the fact it's not until the very end makes me think he'll be dry, and then do a wet performance at the end.
What part of Shrek is famously wet?
He lives in a swamp.
Oh, there is a scene where he like bathes in mud, right?
Oh,
Do
sure.
you think they're going to recreate that iconic moment?
I hope
Shrek in
so.
the bathtub?
Let's fingers crossed, you know?
If it's not that, we're going to be very disappointed. Bring him out. Okay, it's time. Shrek, Donkey's out here and he needs your help.
Oh,
Here he comes.
Oh,
Best Shrek costume you've ever seen.
oh my God.
Made entirely out of recyclable, compostable, edible materials. It was so cheap to produce, in fact. We even have some leftover treats from the budget for our wonderful judges.
This is so thoughtful of you. And fuck.
Of course, one thing's obviously missing. We've got Shrek's green skin, we've got his little broccoli ears, we've got his linen sack and his brown belt, but he's missing his little brown waistcoat. No Shrek costume, it would be complete. Now, that brown jacket he wears. Here we go. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now. There he goes. Otherwise he's naked.
wow.
Okay, please leave.
But you haven't eaten any of your treats.
Delicious.
I'll save them for later.
Lettuce and cake. My favourite meal.
This is treasure. I'm going to enjoy it once we're finished.
Back to our swamp then, I guess.
You may leave. Bye-bye, Shrek. Oh.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
Well, just when we thought the competition was hotting up, they brought it back down to earth.
They really did. And they tried to bribe us.
They cake and lettuce.
Cake and lettuce.
What was the cake? I'm sorry, like, how was that used in their costume, the cake?
I'm going to guess their costume did not cost a lot of money. And so then they bought cake and gave that to us because I think we have a whole cake between us.
I think this is an entire cake, a little cake between us.
I see.
I guess it's riddled with nuts, so you're not allowed any. And they didn't want to kill you.
Okay, well, now we've seen all the contestants. It's time for us to deliberate and make some difficult decisions. Wow, listen, it was a really intense and exciting field. And then, can we just address the food-based costume in the room first? Holy shit.
You literally look like you're covered in shit.
You look like repulsive. I was saying when we had the first two out, I said, wow, the caliber of this year has gone up so much. When we did it last time, it was shit. And then you came out and it's brought it back down again. It really has.
You don't look anything like Shrek.
Well,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't go that far.
Squint, actually, could you explain the outfit?
Everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a homage to the original Shrek prequel from the 1960s that I don't know if everyone's familiar with.
Was he also made of tortillas and old cabbage leaves? It's horrific. What's the belt even? Is it meat based?
Yeah, it's like a
It's
sausage.
cabanos. Delicious
Yeah.
cabanos.
I mean, the challenge wasn't to make a costume out of meat.
Edible.
You couldn't possibly go to a Comic-Con in this.
You
Well,
smell so strongly.
You could.
Exactly.
They wouldn't let you in.
It's the cheapest, it's the tastiest, and it's the smelliest.
Is
Would
it?
you eat any of
Number
the things? Would you eat any of the things on this costume?
I have.
Eat some of it, Ben. Delicious. Okay, that gets more bonus points in my mind.
Oh, no, don't
that's
do
a selling
that.
point.
How much did this cost you, this full look?
Do we include the cake for you guys or not?
Yes.
Yes, include the cake. Stop eating him.
This is so gross.
This was 10. I think we had about 19p left over. So I think
Okay.
like £10.81.
Great.
All right, nailed
Okay.
it.
The only thing good about what you've done here, I don't understand the liquid coating either. Like,
This waistcoat.
Why is it
Why
just
stop?
covering his nipples?
Because that's what Shrek looks like. He has a little crop top waistcoat on.
Right.
On top of his sack.
but is it wet? Is it made of liquid? Is it
Yeah,
liquid?
he lives in a swamp.
Yes, but why didn't you use the liquid element as mud or something, or some sort of liquid element rather than just using it as the colour of it?
Because we bought everything else and then we were like, shit, we haven't bought a waistcoat. And the only thing we could find was like roast beef slices that were like dark enough.
Well, you should have used those!
They were over budget. We couldn't afford them.
Well, you don't want to go over budget.
And look, we've
makes
got
sense.
so much brown sauce left over. Like we could
add some more.
we could just keep going, guys. Like I can keep going until this is one solid layer if you want.
Listen, stop.
Stop it.
Can we not just also address the fact that your costume is falling apart
Yeah.
compared to the others? Pristine and perfect.
Yeah,
Whereas
but
this one,
I think you'll notice that ogres are like an onion and have layers.
Oh, why didn't you get an onion?
bravo, incredible. It tells a story. I'm on an adventure. It's just like watching Shrek for the first time. I love it. Incredible. Incredible work.
Anything like this, kids across the country would have been having nightmares. It would have completely changed the world.
It would have ruined the cabbage market for sure, but you know what? I think they would have got on board with this.
Kids aren't eating cabbage anyways, right?
Good point. Good point.
If you went to Comic-Con as that and said, "What am I?" to anyone,
Shrek.
no one would say Shrek.
I think everyone
No
would.
one would say Shrek.
The more people talk, the more bits of you just fall off.
The smell is not bad over there, but it's really bad
Stop
over
it.
here.
Smell it here.
Yeah.
Can we keep moving?
Okay,
Please.
okay.
The smell.
Boba, and Harry.
Hello, how are we doing?
I will say it's an unfortunate choice of undershirt with the anime girl sort of.
It's like flesh coloured, that's
Being
what
all
Gyarados
emo.
has.
I love that. It looks like Gyarados has eaten a poor, unsuspecting Pokemon trainer, and they are stuck inside its guts. Like, it's a dark interpretation, but incredible,
that.
incredible work.
What did you make of our transformation?
Oh my God. I was actually like, I felt taken aback. Like there was so much whimsy. I felt whimsical.
I cried. It was like I was a child playing Pokemon on my Game Boy again, and it just took me back to that moment. It was so good. Like that scene in Ratatouille, taken back to a childhood. It was so immersive,
That's
so
powerful.
good.
Thank you.
And yet we have points taken away for making you cry. What the hell?
I was confused when you came out at first. I was thinking,
I know, we wanted to,
What?
subvert your expectations.
yeah.
I think we hadn't done the brief, and then we did 2 costumes in one.
But this is what I wanted though, because before you came out, I said Boba's more of a Magikarp than a Gyarados.
Wow, that's fucked up. Do you know what we say?
How much did you spend?
So we bought 10 silver plates, and they went so far. They were £1. We spent with 13p left over. We spent about £7 on fabric. These were quite expensive. The moustache was quite expensive. It was like £1, but it felt like an integral part of the Gyarados design. We also bought bubble blowers, of course, part of the performance for £1.
I loved the
So yeah, we end up
bubbles.
with about 13p left, which is pretty good.
I love the fabric you chose as well. That sort of like satiny finish
Yeah, it's
is
fun.
perfect.
It looks just like Gyarados is here in the room with us.
Yes.
Wow.
If anyone else is watching and maybe has made a costume out of food, they should look to what you've done and think maybe we should have used arts and craftsy stuff rather than have gone to Tesco.
I will say, that £11 doesn't go very far. I'm mind blown by this.
Considering you both spent around the same amount, it's staggering to look at
And
the
we made 2
differences.
costumes.
But in fairness, one of them also had budget for cake.
That is true.
That's true.
It's very true.
It's true, bribery is a legitimate strategy. We're not going to deny it, but I think that's enough. Thank you, you two, for gracing us with this. And now, Pyrian and Ross, would you like to explain what you've done?
Yes, we are here looking for £150,000 for 1%.
Just the 1%. 1%'s fine, yeah.
Yeah, 1% of our business.
Okay,
And your
I'm in.
product?
The product is
hand.
Iron Man.
I see.
Are those meant to be hands? Are those your arms?
Oh God.
I'm not sure this is going to be on camera, but thank you for doing it. I appreciate
Well, there
you.
you go. So the idea is obviously it's an Iron Man.
Half man, half iron. Of course, it makes sense.
Yeah, and the arms are, in case you said, well, how can he do anything? Well, he has arms, just in case.
Could you explain why you're wearing a bin bag, even though there was absolutely
Well, this
no
thing.
reason?
It's just quite chilly at the back.
Right.
So I thought I'd warm up by
Right.
covering myself entirely in a
Because
bin
We
bag.
can't see the bin bag.
We felt like that let you down.
Well, no, we knew that if he turned around, it's just Ross wearing
But
Iron Man.
Now you're just wearing a bin bag.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it doesn't make sense without the bin bag.
Right.
Yeah.
Bin bag is it's law.
I like the fabric, the design. Where did you get that? Can you tell us your source for that?
So we first of all, this is cardboard that we found outside a Chinese supermarket.
Nice.
And we just pinched it.
Thrifty.
And
No, they would get away.
yeah, no, they were throwing it away. Like anyone could help themselves.
Steal it.
We didn't steal it. No, we didn't steal it. And then we went to the arts and crafts shop, and this was wrapping paper that we thought added a jazzy effect. And if you look, it's actually kind of kaleidoscopic.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Your eyes, though.
How much did it all cost?
We came back with 73 pence in change.
Wow.
So it cost, what was that, £10.27.
Okay, everyone kept in the budget. Very nice.
Very well
nice.
done. Very,
Yeah.
very impressed.
Yeah.
Now we have to deliberate.
Now we have to decide. It's going to be a tricky one.
No,
well, it's
well-
not. But
Whoa.
Pretend.
I don't think,
Pretend you've
I
got
don't
to
think you
think
can
about
rule
it.
them out. I think you're coming in too harsh. I think the creativity.
listen, one of you is going to win this.
That's true.
Well, we have to do the three. We have to do accuracy,
Yeah.
Flair, and cost. So everyone nailed cost. That's a good one.
But one of them, within their budget, they did buy us delicious cake.
Oh.
Are you eating the costume?
Stop eating it.
Are you trying to demonstrate how?
Oh, God.
Ben, you're not in the running. You guys can give up now. You're not. Look, let's just put it out there.
I feel like you are coming in way too hard. Way too hard.
Look at this. Look at it.
Yeah.
We have to go through the criterias. Okay, next, Flair.
Flair?
Flair. Now.
Any performance that you have to put down a sheet because we're worried that it's going to get messy and then someone gets covered in a brown sticky substance. Like, now you're speaking my language. Like, this is like a hot weekend for me. And so I think the shit lettuce monster is Shrek is one of the best costumes I've ever seen.
Okay,
Just so good.
I mean, it is amazing.
Like, look at the construction. Oh, combining tape and zip ties.
The zip ties of
Oh
hope
my
are really
God.
holding on.
It's some kind of horrible saw trap that he's been put into. It looks like absolute nightmare.
Ted has absolutely suffered the most of all of us.
He's suffered for his art. He's covered in shit.
Points for Pet put up with this.
Simply points.
Also, I love his kind of droopy, melty face. Like, there's a semblance of eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Also, the ears.
Nothing like Shrek.
He's green. He has ears.
Accuracy yet with Flair. Doing a bit fell off.
Look,
All right.
Flair. Flair's great, like an
Flair,
onion.
like the sauce. You guys, Gyarados, the Flair.
Flair was off the chart.
The evolution.
So much Flair.
Oh my God, like, including the actual Pokemon attacks. What were you using? Bubble beam?
Bubble beam.
Incredible.
The little evolution music.
I was doing the music.
Yes.
She was doing the dragon dance. It was great.
It was just like the
What
game.
music? Oh yeah, the Pokemon music. Yeah, these guys have won.
Look, I know you've decided. You've already decided. You have to wait.
Do you have somewhere to be?
Look at what they're against. If we gave it to this team, who have already given up, look, half of his costume's on the floor.
Oh, Shrek's dead.
There's a fucking bloke under there.
Look at this. Look at
No, Shrek is evolving as well. Wow. They also prepared the second
now
costume.
he's handsome Shrek.
Oh my God. Okay. That's actually a legit cover.
Doesn't he become a person?
Yeah, he does become a man.
There we go.
It's handsome Shrek, but this version is like a redneck version. He was a shit lettuce monster, now he's redneck Shrek. So good.
Nailed it.
Wow.
We have to come to a decision. I wonder what Lewis thinks. Let's skip him first. Tom, who is your winner of today?
I think seeing as they actually tried really hard and they did 2 costumes, it's an easy win for me. It is Shrek and handsome Shrek.
Lydia, the casting votes.
You were going to do that. You were going to do that. Due to, I think maybe it's cheating a little bit because it's 2 artists doing this. But I will say that the outfit is, the accuracy is amazing.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love the flair, the performance. I have to give my point to Boba and Harry's Gyarados.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you.
Yes.
And Lewis.
Look, you've all done a great job. Apart from you 2, who have done an abysmal job. But it's Boba and Harry. It's Boba and Harry.
Won.
Well done.
Suck it, losers.
Well done.
Oh.
And with that, it is time to crown our winners, Harry and Boba. Well done. I've got a little trophy for you. This is actually Trot from last time, dressed up as Sonic, if you can recognize that.
Amazing.
You now have this trophy, Boba. You can reach out in front of you. There you go.
I'll put it on the inside so I can always look at him.
Well, there you go. That's all we got time for. Thank you very much to the lovely contestants. Thank you for the lovely judges. And thank you to all of you members for funding this and making this all possible. We have a special video for you of the costume creation, so you can check that out now. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.